friends, it's Bryn. Today is Saturday and I'm spending most of my day just cleaning my place because Easter is tomorrow. I have family coming, so today I'm cleaning and preparing, and tomorrow I will spend the day like cooking and hosting and such. So this morning I was like, what can I do for a quick video instead of my typical weekend vlog or whatever? And the go-to for people like me who make videos when they don't have any other ideas on what to do is they make a Q&A. But also those people tend to have thousands of followers on Twitter who they can say, send me questions, and they get immediate questions. I do not have that, so I went through like old comments, I went through old surveys, I went through like Tumblr messages and pulled out old questions that you guys had asked me, and also just picked out a few of my own that I saw on the internet to compile like as many as I possibly could. So I figure I'll just go through them kind of like rapid fire and we'll see how quickly we can answer 50 questions. What book are you currently reading? I am currently reading 2 books at the moment. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicole Yoon and The Man Who Couldn't Stop by David Adam. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Taurus, a stubborn bull. Yep. What color socks are you wearing? I have shoes on, but I'm wearing black socks. What's the last movie you watched? The Martian. Do you have any pet peeves? I have a lot of pet peeves, but my #1 pet peeve is loud chewing. Drives me nuts. When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a veterinarian, but specifically for stuffed animals. How do you know what you want to be when you grow up? You don't. You make the best choice that you can at the time and then pivot if you need to. But one piece of advice is don't be a stuffed animal veterinarian. There's not very good job security. If you could recommend one book to me, what would it be? These 2? And I'm aware that's not one book, but I don't follow the rules. You asked for one and I'm giving you 2, so you're welcome. If you could play any book character in the movie adaptation, who would you be? I'm sure there are a lot over the years that I've wanted to play, but the one that comes to mind is Asa Holmes from Turtles All the Way Down, because I'm not an actor, and with that character, I feel like I wouldn't have to act very hard because she is basically me. If you could be on any TV show, which one would you choose? The Newsroom. How do you like your eggs? In brownies. What's your favorite food? Pasta. Do you want a boy or a girl as a child? You get to choose? Why did you get named Bryn? Mostly because of this guy. I'm kidding. I think mostly because my parents liked the name and they wanted something unique to go with Smith. What's the best thing about being 22? Having a theme song? YouTube took away my monetization, so I can play that now. What would you do if you won the lottery? I would wonder when I blacked out and bought a lottery ticket. Do you have any weird talents? It's not really a talent, but I can name all 50 states in alphabetical order, which I feel like most Americans probably can't do. I can also say the alphabet backwards, but that is a story that I am not going to tell. How many mugs do you own? Too many. What's your advice for people struggling with anxiety? Breathe, call your parents, play a crossword puzzle on your phone, and get a therapist. What's your best advice for high school students? Lower your expectations. If you could go back and tell your younger self something, what would it be? Lower your expectations. What's your favorite movie? Love Actually and Stuck in Love. What's your favorite song of all time? I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston because it always puts me in a good mood, and Sweet Disposition by Temper Trap because I think it sounds like hope. What's your favorite TV show of all time? Friends, One Tree Hill, and Suits. I cannot pick one answer to these questions, just in case you haven't noticed. What's the first song you learned how to play on guitar? That would be Dear John by Taylor Swift. What's something you can't do? Most things, but currently I cannot stay up past 11 p.m. What's your go-to Starbucks order? Either a coconut milk cappuccino, an English breakfast tea latte, or a green tea lemonade, depending on the time of day and the weather. What's your favorite word? Aesthetic. What's your least favorite word? Clavicle. When was the last time you cried? Probably watching This Is Us. What makes a good friend? Loyalty, which is why I'm a Hufflepuff. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? My scary answer is mind control. My sane answer is to make people laugh. Who should I be following on Twitter right now? Chrissy Teigen. Definitely Chrissy Teigen. What's the best gift you've ever received? For Christmas last year, my parents got me the candle that was burning in Taylor Swift's apartment when I was there for the secret sessions. They had to call and get it shipped here from New York. So I refused to burn it, but every time I walk past it and smell it, I'm reminded of that day, and it just brings back like the best memories. What's something you're trying to learn? How to exercise regularly, and how to continue to learn since I'm not in school anymore. What's your favorite video you've ever made? This one. I don't have an immediate answer, so I'm just gonna point and put it up there when I have one. Top places you want to visit. Portland, Seattle, Vancouver, Greece, Scotland, Wilmington, Savannah, Big Sur, a lot. What's your Myers-Briggs personality type? I think I've taken that test like 8 to 10 times in my life from high school to now, and every time I get INFJ. What's the hardest part about having celiac disease? 1, the insatiable hunger you feel even when you're not hungry, but you're watching people eat something that you can't have. And 2, the anxiety you get when you worry about something you ate or are going to eat is going to make you sick. What's the best part about having celiac disease? Knowing what's wrong so you can fix it and stop having terrible symptoms. And 2, having to cook for yourself because it keeps me from eating ramen noodles and McDonald's every day. What makes you laugh no matter what? Puns and Lizakoshi. What are your must-have purse items? Mints, chapstick, and Advil. What's your favorite scent? Cinnamon and vanilla together in one scent, and also sandalwood. What goal are you determined to achieve in your lifetime? To write a book and travel somewhere alone. What's one thing you read in high school that shaped you? 1984, because it made me start paying attention to politics and other social issues. If you got a tattoo, what would it be? Probably the lyric Reckless Abandon from Sweet Disposition by the Temper Trap. What's your favorite thing to do on the weekends? Go to a bookstore, drive around to somewhere I've never been before, or take a walk, preferably at the Indianapolis Art Museum. What's inspiring you in life right now? I'm reading a lot, and also the weather's getting warmer, so I'm just spending more time outside. What's your favorite fashion trend of all time? Being able to wear sneakers, like not just to run. And lastly, what was the point of answering all these questions? I'd like to consider this my official audition for Vogue's 73 Questions interview. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it's a little lame. I understand. But if you have any other questions for me, let me know in the comments. Or if you feel like answering these questions for yourself, I'll put them all in the description and just let me know. I would love to hear what your answers to these questions are, so please send them to me. I would love to read them. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you very soon with another, hopefully more creative video. Bye.